Hey everybody, welcome to day 33. We're going to have some fun with kettlebells today. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of a warm up first, however. So stand at the back of your mat for me. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Deep, deep inhale, just reach. Exhale, pull your arm over to one side. Inhale up. Exhale, pull to the other side. Inhale up. And then we're going to slide forward fold, just hinge over those legs, and then we're going to walk it out. So walk on your hands, trying to keep your hips level. If you need to bend your knees, that's totally fine, depending on your flexibility in those hamstrings. Come all the way forward. Might need to adjust a little bit. Come all the way down onto your belly, and then release your toes. Push your upper body up, elbows squeeze in, flex your glutes. Lower back down. You can come up on your knees or from your toes, just kind of like a little chaturanga push up, and then walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Inhale, bring those arms all the way up. Exhale, pull to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, pull to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale over those legs. Couple deep breaths here, and then walk it out. Same as we did last time. Contract deep through that core. Lower all the way down, elbows squeeze in tight, release your feet, push your body up, elbows squeeze in, flex in through that core, flex in through the back, curl the toes under, push yourself up, and then walk all the way back. All right, bring your right leg forward. So if you need to drop your left knee onto the ground, that's fine. Right leg's gonna come forward. We're gonna do a little hamstring slide. So slide your hips forward, then pull back. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. You want to get kind of both directions, hamstring and that hip flexor. Left leg comes forward. Check in with your core. See if you can grab it, wrap it, tighten it. 2. All right, so like I said, we're going to have fun with kettlebells today, but if you do not have a kettlebell, it is not a problem. You can do everything with the dumbbell. 4 and 5. All right, go ahead and come to your hands and knees, and we're going to do our thoracic twist. Put your right hand behind your head. You're going to inhale, bring the elbow up, and then exhale, lower down. Inhale up, exhale, lower. 3, hold the core, rotate through that mid back. 4 and 5. Then we're going to go to that other side. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, so a lot of today will hopefully be getting in, just focusing on core and legs. I don't know about you, my upper body is a little tired from our day 32 set. Just hinge back into a child's pose now. Stretch your arms way out in front. So we are going to be getting into the legs, but we do have a little bit of upper body stuff coming at us as well. And then the core. All right, so I'm going to show you what's going on. Feel free to grab a weight or just go through the same motions with body weight to kind of get an idea of the move and what's going on. So my first little segment with the kettlebell, I'm going to use a 35-pound kettlebell. And otherwise, I will also show you what it will look like with a dumbbell. So with our kettlebell, you're going to bring one leg forward, one leg under, like we just did with our warm-up of the hamstring slide. Grab in, bring your bell up into the chest, around the horns, like this. Otherwise, you will hold your dumbbell around the bell, like this. And all we're doing is a little slide forward and back. But I want you to focus on keeping the hips level, the pelvis tucked, and you're trying to really push out of your glute and hamstring on that front side, right? So you drive in, push back. So it's a lot of flexion and grab through that glute. Okay, so then We'll see how, how I do with my 35. You're going to stay here like you have with the horns, and you're going to do an overhead press. So again, if you want, you just use your dumbbell, taking your time. We're going to shoot for 10 each side. See how that goes. So we have our slide, and then we're going to have our overhead. Then you'll go to the other side, your slide, and then your overhead. From there, we get to go deeper into the legs. You'll come up and we're going to do a single leg deadlift. We've done plenty of these before, but we'll run through it anyway. You can hold your dumbbell, right hand. Left foot will be holding the support. You want your hips to be level, and then you're going to hinge down, bending as much as you can into that supporting leg, into the knee, so that you feel the glute and hamstring pushing you back up out of it. If you need, you can hold the bell with both hands, dead your kettlebell or your dumbbell. All right, so that sometimes can help if you're feeling a little bit of pressure in the low back. That can kind of help level off your shoulders and hips and keep your low back just a little happier. So same, you just hinge forward. We're going to go 10 each leg. Okay, from there, we are going to go into a squat, just a goblet squat, only 10, holding your bell up into the chest, sit back and down. We want to try to get our elbows right inside the knees, focus on driving through those glutes to get you to the top. Belly's going to stay super duper active. All right. From there, after we do our squats, we're going to have a pyramid hinge. For this one, I am going to go down and wait. So you're going to take your bell, flip it so it's on the outside of your wrist, and then hold nice and high. If you need to hold a dumbbell, sometimes it can be a little easier than resting it on your wrist as well. This is not the light one. I was like, why does this feel like it's going to be super tough? Okay, so you want to set up a pyramid stance. So let's see, I'll mirror you. If your left hand is up, holding the weight, then your right leg is pointing forward. Your left leg is kind of at an angle on the back side. It's all about grabbing through the core, being strong in those obliques and your lats. So you want to try to stack your shoulders and then drive up using that core. So 10 on the one side and then 10 on the other. Otherwise, just hold your dumbbell. Same idea, right? Hinge down and coming back up. So it takes a little bit of time. And then the last exercise, we're actually going to work for 40 kettlebell swings. So I'm going to stay with my little bit of lighter kettlebell, staying with the 35, because we're going to add up in reps. Then I'll show you what it looks like if you have a dumbbell. Make sure that your feet are right underneath your hips. Your back is flat, right? So make sure it's not rounding up. Push your hips back. Your butt pushes back. Belly nice and strong. And then you drive up using your glutes at the top. Watch out that as you swing, you're not overarching the low back, but you come up to your stack, flexing glutes, heels, hips, shoulders, all in a line, right? So you don't want to lose your hips. You don't want to lose your knees back or forward. You want to try to get that stack. Shoulders aren't back, not too far forward, okay? Get your stack. All right, my friends, let's get started. Set one. I honestly don't know how long it's going to take us to get through everything, so we may be hitting up a two-setter or just figuring out along the way. So hopefully if you're heavy enough, then it's not going to rush too fast, but it's going to build a nice deep burn. Okay, hold the bell right at the chest. Get that little stance. Your split lunge, hinge forward, and then drive back. So we're not going to get a straight leg in the front. Want to just really dial in to that hamstring. 4. So it's going to take a little focus. 5, a little self flex. 6, 7, 8, flex deep into your core. 9, 10. Perfect. Lots of hamstring. Okay. Shorten your stance. 1, 2, 3. Neck stays relaxed. 5. Core has to stay involved. Get your back going. 8, 9, 10. All right. Made it on that side. Now let's try the other. Other leg wraps around. Core nice and strong. And forward and back. Get stronger. Building muscle also helps your metabolism burn. Builds the strength of your bones. Try not to get freaked out. Building muscle. Lifting heavy weight. Dig into that front heel. 8, 9. Find that hamstring. 10. All right. Keep it going. My 35. See how it goes. All right. Strong foundation. Grab through the core. 1. 3. Get that full extension at the top. 4. 5. 6. 7. If it's not a challenge for you, weight-wise, you're going faster, keep your reps going, and maybe the next round you can challenge your weight. Otherwise, just get extra reps. 10. Whew. Okay, moving on into our single leg deadlift. All right, I'm going to start with my left foot down, right hand holding the weight. Back is flat, just like we talked about with those kettlebell swings. Hold the core. Find a position on the ground that's not moving, a little spot. Make sure that you're lifting your back leg as the shoulders drop. The goal isn't just to tap the ground with your bell. It's to get into that hamstring and glute on your supporting side. Reach long and strong. 7, flex your back toe so it points straight at the ground. 9, 10. Other side. Strong core, back toe points straight at the ground. Try to keep your hips and shoulders level. 2, 3, 4, 5. We want that knee to track with the toes. So we're trying to deal with little compensations, discrepancies when we get on those single sides. 2 more. 9, 10. Perfect. All right. I'm going to go up a bit for our, oh my word, it's the first mosquito. Up a little for our squats. Goblet squats. So see if you can bring that bell up into the chest, and we're going to keep the toes pretty much straight ahead. Core strong, your back really, really tall and long. Want those elbows. 2, 3. Dig in through those heels. 4. Find your glutes. 5. 6. Wrap around that core. 7. Chest stays tall. 9. 10. All right. We're going to hit up that pyramid hinge and then our swings. Excuse me. Make sure I'm set up. All right. If your left hand holds the weight, then your right foot points straight ahead. Line up your back heel with your front heel, that back left toe at an angle. Press up straight through that left side. So you have to contract in through that serratus muscle in your back and core. So you're not putting pressure into the shoulder. 2. Small little rotation. 3. So that your back, those shoulders can stay flexed and stacked. 6. Woo. 7. 8. That arm stays straight. Press up out of that shoulder. Stay in the back. This is it on this side. 10. Yes. Whew. Right where I want it. All there. Okay, other side. So now, right hand holds the bell. Left leg, toe points forward. Right toe at an angle. Slide down, stack those shoulders. Rise up. So my chest is opening toward you. And then my hips kind of face back to the front at the top of the move. 4. 5. 6. Wrap around that torso. Nice big trunk exercise. 8. If you don't get all the way down, that's fine. Maybe you look like this. 9. 10. That's okay. Find that oblique. Find that contraction. Okay, 40 kettlebell swings. So I'm going to go a little lighter than what I would normally do. Once I get going, probably not going to talk much because I need to count. As you all know, I'm a horrible counter when I talk. So, heels right under hips, belly strong. Make sure that you use momentum from your glutes and hamstrings to get that swing. All right, butt back, back flat. Make sure that you swing up higher, right? So don't bend your knees to where the bell comes low. Have that chest fall forward. Ready, set, here we go. Here's 10. Drive through those heels. Grab those glutes. 20. 30. 40. Nice work. Very good, very good. Felt good. Good weight selection. Not super intense, but definitely got into the heart rate. Probably about rep 25. Really started feeling hamstrings and glutes. All right. I think we're looking at a 2-setter. So just one last set. We're going to do our little lunge slide. Here we go. Hinge forward. Grab in through that hamstring. Push back. 3, 4. Make sure you're not losing your low back. 6. Meaning tuck that tailbone under. And 10. So, meaning when you slide forward, make sure you're not putting arch in that low back. Okay. It was tough last time. A little more tired this time. Doing that overhead press. One rep at a time. 6. So you press overhead. Core stays strong. Again, don't lose that low back. You got it. 9. 10. Okay. Slide on the other side. So you kind of feel like you're digging, screwing that front heel in. 3, 4. Just a little hamstring grab build up. 7, 8. Chest is tall, elbow squeeze tight. Here's 10. Kettlebell guts. All right. And get those presses. Core strong. 7. Take a second. Keep going if you can. 8. 9. Use the back, use the core. 10. Nice. All right, hopping up, we have our single leg deadlifts. I'm going to switch it up. Right leg first. Flex into that upper back. Level off through your hips. Here we go. 1. Just take a lot of thought. 3. Such a awesome exercise if you nail every single piece. And they take a while. They can be really annoying at first, falling all over the place. Stick with it. Use a wall if you need. 9. 10. Okay, other side. 1. 3. Drive up through that heel. 4. Long, flat back. 9 and 10. Nicely done. All right, get our squats. Let's take a couple standing cat-cow, open the chest, round the back. Remember, if you're ready to keep going and the weight selection isn't getting your heart rate up and forcing you to need breaks, but you don't have access to something heavier or you don't feel comfortable going heavier, just keep working, keep going. When I take my breaks, just keep squatting, pressing, swinging, whatever. Okay, toes straight ahead. Bring that bell up to the chest. Sink it down. Knees are lining with toes. Grab deep into those glutes. 1, 2. Focus where you want it. 4. Big butt lock at the top. 7. Pushing my knees out with the toes. 10. All right. We're going to hit that pyramid lunge, pyramid hinge. I'm going to start on the right side this time. Bring your bell behind, left foot out, right foot at an angle. You can practice this with light weight or no weight. Remember, your range is up to your level of flexibility. You need to find power through that upper back as well. 5. Whew. 'Tighten around that core. 8. All along that side. Belly button pulls back. Braces. 10. Right toe points forward. Left foot at an angle. Heel, heel. Alignment. Flex into that upper back. That's it. 1. 2. 3. 4. It's good if it feels like a challenge. Put your body in new positions. Grab deep. Find that side. 2 more. Make sure that arm stays straight. 10. Okay, swings. Make sure that you have that core. Back is going to be flat. Use your hamstrings and glutes to swing. Ready, set, 1. 10. 20. You're using your core and glutes to stop the swing. 30. 9, 40. Whew. Good job. All right. We're going to set up into a downward facing dog. Starting off our stretch there. Push your hips up and back. Bend your knees a lot. Drive your chest back toward your thighs. Feel your shoulders flare open and then slide down. Now then drop your heels to the ground. Hold your core. Press your chest back. Find heat in the back, not the neck. Hollow out your armpits. Hold it just a little longer. Okay, reach your right hand back toward your left ankle and then just kind of build a little twist. Pull on that left ankle, stretching through the back shoulder. Keep your core strong. Make sure you're not in the neck on that left side. Okay, plant your right hand. Reach your left hand back. Reach toward your right ankle. May not hit your ankle. Maybe it's your thigh, your calf. Little twist. Drive that right shoulder blade down. All right, replant. Whew. Open your knees wide. Big toes together. Hinge back into your child's pose. Reach your arms way out in front and then make sure that you pull your elbow pits toward one another. So you're trying to find an external rotation with your triceps. And then come up. We're going to go straight into a pigeon. So bring your right leg forward. Cross your foot across the mat. Flex that right foot so that your knee should be on the ground, outside of your calf, pushing toward the ground, and the pelvis is level. If you have a little bit more flexibility, walk your back knee back, but make sure that the pelvis stays level. So that left hip needs to be pushing toward the ground. And then gently walk your hands to the right and get a little twist again. Fantastic job. Let me know how the set worked for you or didn't. Okay, plant into your hands, straight to that other side. Left leg flies through. Flex that left foot, and find your range on that back knee. Drop your right hip toward the ground. Walk your hands to the left. Twist. Open the chest. It's crazy. Like after a session like that where you have to use so much of everything, for me anyway, my whole body is just ready. Tense, flexed, has to support everything. That's what we're looking for. Okay, open your feet. Knees nice and wide. Push those knees out with your toes. Open the chest. How are you doing on your low squats? We've been at it for 33 days. Even if you're not all the way here yet, I hope you're getting a little deeper. Maybe it's helping with some old injuries, sciatica, hip, ankle, who knows? It's just a good overall stretch for everything. All right, stand tall. Push the backs of the knees away from you. Get that forward fold. Weight of the upper body pulling forward. Bend into those knees. Slowly round all the way up. Feel that little stretch on the low back, and then coming up all the way. All right, friends, good work. I will see you tomorrow.